Welcome to Buckeye High Talk, where we get high and talk Buckeye. This is Pop Pop speaking to you.
I'm
We also
Bucky.
got
I think I might have overtalked you there, Frogman. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
yeah.
It got you, then me. If you heard it, this is Bucky, then Frog.
Well,
So, what we starting with today, fellas?
well,
All right, let me go first
go ahead. Go ahead.
because I wanted to talk on last session about our defense. And going into this game,
Well, we're gonna review last week.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game of last weekend,
Yeah,
Okay.
he's talking about.
our boys showed up.
Yeah, they
And
did.
the ironic thing is when well, the announcer, I can't think of his name, but when he announced it, he's like, they don't want him to go deep. As soon as he went to go deep, who's out there?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's out there waiting.
Oh yeah, I love
Dude,
that part.
Matt. Yeah.
Archie seen that open dude and tried to throw it at Jermaine and fucking Ignosa, and they both like collided into the dudes.
Dude,
2 on 1.
I
That shit was great.
I seen a comment the other was it yesterday? Literally said Arch was seeing ghosts out there, and it's 100% true. That's why he was ditching into the ground every 2 seconds. Don't get me wrong. Arch ain't a bad quarterback. And I'm real tired of watching all these motherfuckers on ESPN and all the big wig places talking about how shitty Texas was, but they ain't giving fucking Ohio State their flower.
Right.
It wasn't. I watched the was it College Game Day Live or whatever it was yesterday, and not one mention about Ohio State. And what they did, all they kept talking about was what Arch couldn't do.
Yep.
And it was like, really? Like, you're not going to acknowledge Ohio State defense? Matt Patricia's scheme
Right.
was brilliant. Brilliant. And then the players literally worked it to perfection.
It's the
I got
hype, bro. It's the
Yep.
hype. They
Yep.
hyped up Arch Manning so much these last 3 years, and he was this fucking backup for Quinn Ewers. Now, is he a good quarterback? He's a fucking awesome quarterback, but he's a young, developing quarterback. Put it like
Right.
that. Now he gets his first start in the horseshoe as the #1 team, big ass target on his back. Now, I do love his comment that he said, not a target on my back. We putting target on everybody else's back because they the #1 team. That's the right mindset. So the boy was ready to play football. Now, first start. It ain't his first start. Okay?
No.
It's not his first start. Now, his
It
first
was
start in a big
a road start.
But like overall, that boy seen pressure he ain't never seen before.
Oh, 100%.
His schemes were strategically planned for, bro, and them Buckeyes came in and did their job. Matt
Yeah.
Patricia, bro, is one of the greatest right now in the motherfucking league with defense right now.
Sonny was
Great replacement.
leading. Sonny was leading them well.
No, but let's not leave Arvell Reese out of the conversation because that man was on a mission Saturday.
That cupcake stunt for the sack in the back, bro.
Bro, oh my God, it was his fake back and then whoop, he was gone.
And if you watch it clip by clip, you watch that motherfucking
The lineman.
He drops back.
As soon as he seen Arvell.
He grabbed that motherfucker. He was like, "Oh, since he's fully engaged, I'm coming right off his hip, bro." Yes, it was beautiful.
100%. It was beautifully done. And then one more person I want to. Well, technically two. Okay, two more. But first, can we acknowledge that David Igbinosun played a hell of a fucking game? No penalties.
None.
At all. Did not get handsy with nobody, and he led the team in tackles.
Yep. He was there he was on the ball every time.
On the ball every time. But
he was on them boys' hips.
I forget the dude's name, but he asked him a question or something about penalties, and he was just like, "I had 0 penalties this year." He's going
Uh,
0 penalties this year, all strapped up, covered up. Don't throw it towards him, or don't throw it towards Jermaine, because it's going home. And then
right.
where you gonna throw it down the middle?
Hey,
You got
no
Caleb
fly
Williams.
zone, Bubba. You already know. No fly zone.
Especially with
The ends dropping. The
Bro.
D ends are dropping this year. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's about to get fucking
I was a little underwhelmed by the DEs, but there were a few plays like that 4th and 1 on the goal line.
oh
They really impressed me there.
yeah.
And they have high motors. And, really think about it, the left tackle to Texas is actually really good. He's a returning starter, if I'm not mistaken. The other 4 are new starters, but they're Texas linemen. They're no slump. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And they were getting pressure. They were getting pressure. That's why Arch was seeing ghosts. But that linebacker core.
Oh,
Okay, do we dare say possibly one of the best, if not the best, linebacking core in the country? Sonny Styles, Arvell Reese, CJ Hicks, all 3 of them wrecked that game.
oh yeah.
And then our secondary, no fly zone. Them Silver Bullets is back, baby.
Yeah, the Silver Bullets is definitely back. Guns is loaded this year
Them
because they're
boys was
hungry.
flying
Them
everywhere.
boys
Oh fuck yeah.
hungry, bro. And I truly want to say shout out to Lil Juju. Hey, way to step up this year. Calm, poised, humble, ran a motherfucking
He's talking
offense.
about Julian saying, by the way.
Yeah, Julian saying is my little nickname for him. Juju. That's baby Juju right there. Because he came in the big house and said, I'm going to learn. And he came in and said, no, I'm staying.
Don't ever call this the big house again.
Is that what I
But
said?
Yes, that is. I'm about to take your card, sir.
And
You from
we in the biggest house. I don't give a fuck what their nickname is. Still bitches.
It's more like a big toilet.
I needed that. I needed that because I was getting too excited. But hey, bro, we got one of the hardest places to play, and that's big to me. This shoe gonna be the biggest out in my life.
Dude, they said that play. They said because I was watching. Was it damn it, I forget which podcast the other day or earlier this morning. Actually, it was one of the Letterman Row ones. Berm and Austin and Berm. I was listening to Austin and Berm while I was at work, and Berm was down on the field. He takes a lot of pictures and things like that, and he said it was deafening on that field.
oh, I bet.
Like that place was rocking. I'm telling you.
I know people because I'm 6'14" to the day I die. I had people outside the stadium rocking, so you gotta think you getting the noise outside the stadium.
Come on, y'all see my background. Y'all see my background. And that was only against Toledo, and it got loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine with Texas coming to town?
But check this out. We eventually got to get to some of these specific stats because I do want to talk specifics. The run game. It's there.
I was a little underwhelmed, but I think it's a work in process.
It's a work.
I'm looking. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's a work in progress. I mean, our line has got to get those holes opened up a little bit better. Got to get pushed out to the secondary a little bit harder, faster.
Yeah, they definitely got to get to the second level a little bit better and run flat. I agree.
But I also noticed this about their Texas running back on how he was getting yards. And this is one thing I noticed out of all of running backs. He got the ball. He had space to run up, stop, look around for a second, and choose where to go. Our boys are always hitting the hole and going.
That's I agree. Well, if you watched as the game progressed and CJ Donaldson was in there and getting more and more comfortable with things, he was definitely more, how do you say, patient in his running.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, Frog, with the Texas running back. He's very patient, waits for his hole to open up, and then when it does, he hits it and he's gone. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, but
CJ was doing that, but it didn't start. It was like he gradually. But you got to remember, he's also a transfer.
right.
And again, as you pointed out, Frog, our line is still new, even though a lot of them have good experience from last year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then their pass protection was amazing,
Amazing.
absolutely amazing. They kept Julian upright almost all game. He got pressured a couple of times, but for the most part, they kept him clean in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? They did a hell of a job. The running backs, give them a little bit of time to kind of get their legs under them. Both of them are brand new to the system. You know, it's going to take time to get used to how their line's going to start opening up holes, what they can expect from them. And Peoples is young time. He'll start, his vision will start coming in, and you know what I'm saying, it'll slow down for him. It's his first season as a semi-starter.
Right.
Give him a little bit of time.
Go on.
But with that line being said, there's a play I want to bring up. I don't know if y'all seen it while the game was going, but Carson Hensman and Montgomery put that boy on skate, bro, and push this man at least 5 yards back. And then Hinsman breaks off and lays the center flat. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen, bro. And then we can't leave our tight ends out of this conversation. Because, what is his name?
And the boy out of the transfer.
Max Claire.
No, not Max Clare. Not Max Clare. Nope.
Are we talking tight ends?
Yeah.
Yes, tight ends. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring them up. Roster.
Christian?
No, not Christian. I don't think. Was
Is
it
he a tight end?
Christian?
Not tight end.
Hold on.
Christian, no, he's a wideout.
No, he's a tight end.
No. Kazmarek. Will Kazmarek. They put him up against one-on-one, mind you, against Texas's probably best defensive lineman. That the one that was freshman All-American last year, Sims. They put him one-on-one with him. Now, granted, he got knocked back and knocked to the ground, but that man had one of the best. He got knocked to the ground, gets back up, and hits him a second time, and it was on the play that Cardinal Tate caught a touchdown. He gave Julius saying enough time to get that pass off because Sims knocked him flat. He got back up and got after him again. One of the best effort plays I've ever seen. Granted, knocked some points for him getting knocked to the ground, but you got to give him major points for the effort, dude, because he made that play happen without it ever being on the stat sheet.
Right.
They played some ball this weekend, bro. I'm not even mad that it was only 14-7.
Right.
100% I'm not.
Nope.
They did exactly what needed to be done, and they just went and won the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they needed.
That quote you said that you stole from me that I was gonna fucking say last week. The Urban Meyer quote, man, just go get that third down completed. Go
give me 2 first downs.
2 first downs, and we going from there, dude. We can make it happen. A field goal, we can get the pad, whatever. Just give me 2 first downs. And they went out there and they went 1 for 2 on a fourth down, and I forgot the other one. But I mean, 6 punts I take over fucking giving up anything easy.
100%, because the defense was flying around. The defense and the scheme that Matt Patricia has them playing with, I just think it's just getting started. And he was confusing Texas altogether. And Sarkisian's one of the best offensive minds in the country. And them boys just look flat. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to see a whole different Texas team in the playoffs. Because I really strongly believe that they're going to make the playoffs, and there's a high chance we'll see them again.
But this is what I forgot, because I had to
Coming off the Twitch.
But if you think about it,
The only thing
penalties will lose you a game any day.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
the Texas is 6.
They had 6 for 50 yards.
Yeah.
For us, that's great.
Yeah. Because usually our first game of the season, we get quite a few penalties. We're sloppy.
Right.
We weren't.
We normally try to figure shit out, and like we will defeat ourselves before we can prove our worth. No, we're proving it out the gate this year. And we kind of did it last year, set the tone early with Akron going like 56 to like 3 or 6 or some shit.
Right.
Like, we set the tone, but this year setting the tone meant actually proving we can win this game out. And they did that. So now I feel like it's not the same Buckeyes. This is a 10 times better team because of where we came from, what we built to get here, as far as a united front. And the stats prove it.
No, it's crazy because if you look at the stats, Ohio State barely got over 200 yards of offense. And they got us by over 100 yards. But we still won the game. We also beat them in time of possession by almost 4 minutes. That's the crazy part. If you looked at just the numbers, you would think Ohio State lost this game. Julian Sand threw for 126 yards and a single touchdown. But the key to it, he didn't throw an interception. He didn't even come close to throwing an interception.
13 for 20, and never was he going to throw a pick.
And 4 of those were dropped.
Yeah, by what? JJ, Max?
2 by JJ, 1 by Max Clare, 1 by Brandon Ennis. And all of them were beautifully thrown. Right in the hand. For JJ, both of them, right in the hand. And he just kept trying to turn his head upfield too much. That was his big issue. He wasn't looking the ball in. Max Clare.
He wasn't lying, though. JJ said he's going to be playing way more physical, way more faster. And he did that to the point where the boys could not hold him. Number 5 for Texas couldn't stop grabbing him to save his. And I know he's a freshman, but I don't give a fuck. You come to play football, play football. Use your hands, get beat. Get on that tackle.
Well, come on. You and I watched the game together. And remember the one play where he grabbed the Tech player grabbed him around the helmet?
Yeah.
And damn near put him in the headlock. You know what I'm saying? They didn't call that.
Nope.
Granted, they had an SEC officiating crew and all that, but
they had more penalties than we did.
They were being, fair all across the board for the most part. I talked to my uncle, who's a huge Texas fan, lives down there in Matagorda County. He was complaining that Ohio State got away with a whole bunch of holds or whatever. And I'm like, dude, do you know how many plays both your offense and defense committed holding penalties that weren't called? Did they try and put my boy J.J. Smith in a headlock? Nothing was called about it. I was like, they were trying to let him play. You just call the egregious ones and keep going. Now, granted, that one I feel was pretty egregious, and I don't know how you missed it. But it is what it is. You're going to miss 1 or 2.
One thing I will say, of both teams, I give them their props. Nobody let that ball go. Everybody held on to that motherfucking ball. That's what made it a game.
Nobody fumbled.
Nope.
Nobody fumbled. Had anybody fumbled?
But there was an interception.
Yeah, I was making my way there.
Almost 3,
Oh, yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
2 that I know of, because you remember
2 of them by one by
Sonny.
huh?
He had that tip.
No, it wasn't Sonny that tipped it. It was
Jermaine tipped it.
Jermaine Matthews. Thank you. Jermaine Matthews caught the one up on the right hand side of the field, and he undercut that receiver beautifully. And then he's the one that tipped it, and Sonny almost intercepted it. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Caleb Downs almost had one too.
You're right, because he hit his knees and started like hitting his helmet. I remember that one. You're right. You're all right.
Because he would have taken that to the house. That would have been a house call.
Yeah.
You call out the simple fact. He was like, matter of fact, I was like, we're gonna get a pick on this drive. And I was like, I think Caleb Downs gonna get this pick and take it to the crib. He was like, you know what? It's gonna be Jermaine Matthews. And guess who the fuck it was? Jermaine
Matthews took that bitch. I told you. That motherfucker showed so many flashes last season. I knew once he got into that starting lineup, BIA, baby. That young man's ready to fly. Him and I got a feeling him and David Igbenogson and the safeties, because both safeties played their asses off. Caleb Downs, of course. I mean, he's just a fucking. That kid's an alien. He's a fucking alien. And he's such a smart football player. Literally what you look for.
If you really go back and watch that whole game, like if you were watching film, you would be like watching Caleb Downs and be so fucking terrified. He doesn't need the stats. He sets everybody up. That boy is. I see why they call him Coach. They be calling him Coach Downs, bro. And I get why now, because when I seen him operating against Texas, he was like, no, this is how it's set up. Remember, you got to scoot up. I got to bump back.
Yep.
Oh, like I'm going to walk up, but you sit in the middle. You scoot up a little bit to let him sit in the middle, and then we play our zone. Like, bro, I was watching him a little bit, like trying not to get caught up in the game. And Caleb is really, really football talented. Like,
yeah, he is.
On a coach's level talented, and he's still playing.
Oh yeah, he's both talented and he's a master of his craft. That young man knows more about the game of football than most people. It's crazy to see him do what he does, because I definitely did notice him doing that. He was moving people around. He was taking spots. He was, man, that boy is so damn smart.
That he's like if you were playing NCAA 26, and
he's one of the most sure tacklers on the team.
Oh yeah, 100%. Him, and they got David now. Oh my God, that boy's going to make noise this year.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see what the secondary does. I love our linebacking core. I like the middle of our defensive line. I'd like to see the ends come off the ball a little faster. Get around them tackles.
I can't wait
maybe
to see
use
Hey get a little more push in her box.
I can't wait till Kenyatta Jackson gets back, because I'm really highly doubting he's going to play in this next upcoming game against Grambler, because he did have a head injury. They just haven't disclosed that.
I do want to talk about them actually, because last game they're not looking too bad. I don't know nothing about Langston. I didn't want to go too deep in my research, but they dropped a big bag on them and only gave up 7 points. So, I mean, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park. And this is a hungry HBCU team.
100%. But they're also walking into one of the most ruthless stadiums in all of America. And I think Ohio State's going to air it the fuck out this week.
Oh yeah,
Because
I guarantee
what
you
do you
it's
think, Frog?
This week is these next two games are going to be a lot of build character games.
100%.
It's going to be our team, our boys has to stay on that level. I know it's small teams, but you stay on that level, you stay in that focus of when we go against the high levels. And
It's also going to help them young kids get some fucking experience too, which is a great thing for us.
right. Like I understand it, it could be a blowout. As far as both sides of the ball, we could destroy them on defense and air raid and running, which, yes, I would love to see us throw a little bit more. But like Ryan Day said, we're trying to protect him.
Yeah, they didn't want to put too much on his plate.
want to
They
see them
hold
run
on,
that ball. They got it. My bad. I got to see them.
like you guys have said, and like everybody's saying, go out there, get us 2 first downs. He went out there and proved that he can get a point to get us those first downs and then go for more. We know he's got an arm in a sense because nobody's really seen it other than films here and there, not a live action arm.
Right.
And these next 2 games open it up.
Oh, 100%.
Open that playbook to fucking JJ so JJ can get his padded stats in a sense on these two.
Is
Don't
what
take
I'm
it the wrong.
seeing.
You just got to get that chemistry.
Do not take it the wrong way because that's where the next point would be is that it's gonna get them to link up a little bit better going down the road because you, as JJ can
We're
be,
going to need them.
You throw it up, I'll get it.
Oh,
But
100%. What? Between 2 games last year, he had 3 one-handed catches.
and that's because
Yeah.
him and Will was sitting there working the whole time.
Well, remember, one of those was, what's his name that just transferred? Brown.
I'm not liking
Uh,
Can't think of his damn name. See, that's what
Keen
happens when
holes?
you get high. No, Keen Holt is our backup.
No, I didn't know if he's. I know he would have stayed and everything, but who knows how things go in the mid. But I
My bad. I kind of zoned out. I'm trying to do some research. What was you saying about what quarterback? You said not Will, not Lincoln, Kyle McCord.
Devin Brown.
Oh, Devin Brown.
Yeah, remember he threw 1 touchdown against Michigan State last year, and JJ one-handed it. And in that same game, he one-handed it against double coverage when Will threw it to him.
right.
And then he did it again the next week against Iowa in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean,
Like you were,
he's got McClare. He's already got that. He's already got his safety down. His throwdown.
oh, Max Clare.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing I liked about his game this weekend. Yeah, he didn't flash you with the stats or nothing. But he was safe with the ball. He threw an accurate ball. Nice velocity, and he even admitted he underthrew that touchdown to Carnell Tate. But I think it was a good thing because if he wouldn't have gotten it when he came back, you watched the DB hug him.
Yes, he would have.
It was impeding him from making the. You know what I'm saying? Good chance he would have got a PI on it. But and Carnell's just that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's that silent dude that keeps his head down, keeps trucking, and I think he's going to have a really good breakout season. I mean, come on, he led the team in receiving on 2 receptions.
JJ and Carnell are definitely going to be 1 and 2.
Oh, 100%. I think Brandon Ennis is going to be okay. He showed the flashes last year.
Brand, I think every player has their specific game waiting on them.
100%.
Like they got the lineup, but I think it's just gonna be like we're going to you this whole game, but we're gonna make it seem like this is 1-2. Like
Do you know
I
what's
think
so
they just
scary about Cardinal Tate? That young man can do everything. He runs great routes. He can work on the inside, the outside.
he
Block.
blocks.
He can. Oh my God, he can block. All Ohio State receivers have to block, dude. You know that. That's always been a thing.
And that's
Know
thanks to
about
the
it.
guy
All
upstairs
the
calling the plays
quarterbacks,
now.
right, receivers, all of them block.
Oh, that's
That's thanks to the guy.
always been a thing at Ohio State.
Well, I
You
know,
got to
but
be able to block. Urban Meyer was tough about that. The
yeah,
way,
but
you know,
you see how he was calling those plays and how they made sure that they stuck to their plan.
right. Oh yeah, they played an amazing game. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to bitch and complain that they only won 14-7. I was listening to Bobby Carpenter, his podcast, and he said coming out of the stadium, he was hearing people going on about, oh, I wish they would have aired it out more. I wish they would have did this. I wish they would have did that. But I agree with Bobby Carpenter. They did exactly what they needed to do to win the game.
Yep.
And that's all that was asked of them. They were going up against the number one team in the country, first game of the season. No cupcake game to get, little tweaks here and there and get ready. You know what I'm saying? They went straight to it. And I think it was a great thing. Gives you a chance to see where your team lies and what you need to work on. And Ohio State definitely has a lot to work on. But I think we're in a perfect position to make another run at it.
Oh, for sure.
And I think they made a statement
They went
because
out there
everybody
and
wrote off that defense.
Coach Day said, just go out there. He said, we're not going too hard. We're not going to throw across the middle because we don't want to do it with this young quarterback just yet. We want him to build that confidence so he knows he can let it go in the middle. So they let him go out there, play the game, and just win it. That's all he had to do. And he did that. He played it smart. If they couldn't do nothing, they got rid of the ball. I mean, 6 punts in the fucking W, and they only had 4, I think. Like,
Dude. But the thing is and that's one thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know that was it. I'm just waiting until we get done with this because I want to start getting ready for gambling. Because I got these stats pulled up right here. I got a lot to say about them weak ass niggas.
Oh, I did want to say one thing though, because I barely seen him out there because I don't think that's the right punter I was thinking on. Hold on, let me go look at the roster real quick. The punter that I seen that was listed as the punter before we started or before the game started, uh, as well as Kenyatta, is 6'7". They're the 2 tallest players on our team.
No.
Damn.
So
Yeah, we
our
got some big boys. Give me a second before I go so you can kick to the Joe.
Yeah, they don't hit him with the.
yeah. McGuire is our punter. It was McLarty is who I was thinking of. McGuire is our punter who's been there, but McLarty is who I was looking at. Is who they had
I'm
listed.
an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot.
I knew it
Sorry, guys.
was
I smoked
Buckeye.
before I came in. I could have just looked at the stats. I got it pulled up right next to me.
Motherfucker, dude.
Sorry, guys. Either way, the end of the day, that was one hell of a win.
Fantastic win.
I'm
100%.
very impressed with what I do. Now, I have to miss this weekend's game because I have classes for work. But I'm gonna watch the highlights when I get home. I'll be there 8 in the morning till 7 at night. So I'll get to watching it after I get home.
bro, the skill we have. Okay, so they just dropped 55 on Langston, and then Langston only scored 7. But I'm looking at the stats. Their defense hasn't even got a chance to really fucking play football. They just kept getting like down and out. There's over 7 punts, maybe more, maybe an interception or two, fumble. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a terrible game. A terrible game.
Yeah. See, we'll have to give you a whistle here. It's scrambling. Sorry, bud. They might have put a smackdown on whatever team that was that they played. Who was that?
Langston.
Langston? Okay, have you ever heard of
Yeah.
Langston?
I like
Illinois.
HB colleges, okay?
Tiny
Langston,
little school.
Illinois.
Yeah.
It's where Roseanne was at.
But anyways, you're an
I
idiot. I
don't
can't.
football team, but shit, if you can play, you can play, right?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not saying anything, negative about them, but they are smaller schools with lesser talent.
Yeah. It
That
was just like, it's nice to do this, like I like that
You
look
know,
up
all
stuff.
due respect to Grambling and
When
whatnot,
I'm looking
but
at this, and this
and
is
it's
like
and we play Ohio
for them,
Bobcats
this shit
too.
is good, right?
yeah,
But like, it's such a fucking disappointment.
and they're no slumps either. But
Nope.
again, it's a MAC school. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. I know a MAC school can beat a big, a Power Four school, Michigan.
You- But
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
these,
They
these
didn't make it to the game. They just because they couldn't get past Toledo.
uh
Just saying.
just saying.
Just saying.
But
Anyways,
oh, there's even worse now too. Can't get past Toledo, and good luck getting past BG now.
oh, that's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be interesting.
BG.
How I never did look. How did
They
they do
won.
last weekend?
They
Did he?
won 23-7.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I
They
just never got around to looking, work, and all that.
and for those that's BGSU's head coach Eddie George, and do I say more?
Let's
Because
see.
yeah, yep.
Uh, Bowling
But
Green, Central. Oh,
these
Bowling Green
next
faced
games,
Cincinnati.
ooh, that's gonna
They
be a
got
good one to.
Purdue.
That's gonna be a good one to follow up on for a
Yeah.
side. But our boys, like I said, they got to stay on the high intensity. Like I said, I don't care if it's a blowout in a sense. Like, don't run it up, of course, but
Leave
I
no
say run
doubt.
it up, let everybody
Leave
get a
no
chance.
doubt.
yeah, leave no fucking doubt that that was just
Once you get on
some.
the field, act like it's 0-0. If you ain't been on the field the entire game, once you hit the field, it's 0-0. You
Yep.
go do you.
I'm on gas, no brakes down.
None. You hear me?
More gas, no brakes.
But yeah,
I'm not going. Like I got into a little debate with a fan on motherfucking Facebook. Like, what? Get out of here! You mad because we won? Talking about some win with class, lose with class. We lost with class when we came back and won the national championship. Now
right.
it's all about we earned our respect. Now we can't talk our shit. They put us at 3, not 1.
I
Now
see.
look at us.
I seen a thing. I understand there was the off season, but in a sense, we've faced nothing but high-ranking team. We faced Texas twice.
In
Yeah,
1 year,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it was both ranked
right,
games.
right.
Well, if you really think about it, that's five. That's five. Top five matchups.
Yeah,
Top 10 matchup in a row.
not top 10, because I
Yeah.
know the team up north.
7.
Tennessee,
I know 5. I know
Oregon,
5. Notre Dame.
Texas. Notre Dame, Texas.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say not. I want to say like top 7 because Team Up
What was
North wasn't
no?
ranked.
No, they weren't. That's why I said it's only 5 in a row so far.
Yeah, that's
But
definitely not.
we have faced. Last year we faced. Tennessee,
Face Oregon twice.
Texas.
Which was worth it.
We were 6-1 against top 5 team or top 10 teams last year.
Yeah.
We've done 5 in a row going back to last year's start of the playoff.
I mean, I don't want to brush
And
these
one of them
games
we
off
beat twice.
because yes, they are lower, right?
Now, I'm
But
just curious.
here's another thing to say on these games: trestle ball, develop our run game.
That's what he did this past week. Very Tressel-esque, as Bob Carpenter said.
Yep. And that's one thing like we could rely on is building up those backs to you go do the job of getting us a first down.
I'm excited to see if we get a Bo Jackson sighting.
Oh yeah, baby Bo.
I would love to see that. I want to see what that young man can do because I heard some high things coming out of camp.
Oh, he's gonna be nice. Bo Jackson's gonna be fucking. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I already see his potential because like the way they talk about him. I be watching like the training camp videos where they like chit chat whatever when he wears his black stripe. Dude got a lot of potential, and he's young, so they're gonna develop him too. Oh, he's gonna be scary.
Oh yeah.
He's
And
gonna
I
be
think
scary.
James People is going to be pretty scary this year. I think he's just going to have a slow
He should
start.
be a hole. If James gets a hole, like a wide open, like we had to play the number 1 fucking team. We go in here and play gambling, whatever the fuck their name is.
Grambler.
That whole up, James is gone. CJ took over the game at running
Okay.
back because he had the chance. But
So we've been.
once
So,
James gets a hole, he's out of there, bro. He's about to have like I'm gonna say he's gonna have like at least 15 touchdowns. At least.
all right. So we've been rambling about BS here and there. What's your prediction for Julian this weekend? Brock, let's go with you first.
Yardage 210. 2 TDs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay with 2 TDs.
Okay. What about you, Bob?
I'm trying to work what I want to say on passing attempts. 14 out of 16.
Oh,
14 out of 16, 210 yards, 2 TDs.
okay.
Let our
Sounds
run
like it's gonna be
game
more of a run
get
and
some dial up,
okay.
but those
Oh,
throws are going to be
yeah.
15 yards.
You're writing that down, ain't you? Good. Excuse me, pop.
Yes, bro. Cause like
Yes, I'm
you
all
said
right with.
210, 2 TDs.
210. 14 out of 16, 2 TDs. You're going to pick up a shift tomorrow. That's fine. That's fine.
I forgot that I had this pulled up, so I gotta re-pull it up. Right. And 13 passes, he had 126 yards, 1 touchdown. So just doubling
Uh,
that, giving him another touch. Yeah.
what's your prediction?
For who, Julian?
Julian.
Motherfucker, I'm literally saying it. I'm talking about his, and then I'm saying mine.
At 13.
Don't make me scissor kick you in the back of the head.
But I see Julian touching not 210, but 310.
Three
Ooh.
Right?
times.
And here's why. JJ's going to get touches. That's going
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Brandon's going to get touches. That's going to go.
Yeah.
Max. Like, everybody's getting at least a touch. He's going to throw for at least 4, maybe 5 touchdowns, right?
See, that's why I wanted to say
And
3.
that's before they let Lincoln get in there because it's going to happen so fucking quick, bro. I can see them taking 2 strikes within two drives, right? But in the first
Well,
drive, they might take the first 2 strikes.
what's
And they might
what's
get
his
50
what's
yards, 50
his
yards.
attempts and completions?
I'm giving him. I'll go.
What?
He'll definitely throw more than what he threw to this game, but I'm gonna say he'll probably throw like 28 for 20, 28 for 21.
21.
310.
All right, so 21 attempts or 21 completions, 28 attempts. All right. I
310 yards, 4 touchdowns, maybe 5.
kind of lean more towards Pop on this. I think they're gonna let him loose. I think he's gonna show out, and obviously you got JJ, you got Carnell, you got Brandon, Max Clare. I feel like CJ is gonna get a little work out of the backfield. I'd like to see him do a couple screens, something along those lines.
They're gonna
Mediocre
show
shit.
their blocking. They're gonna show
So
everything.
I got a feeling he's gonna be 25 for 30, 32. Let's say 32. I think he's going to have probably about 352 in the air
Uh,
and 4 touchdowns.
I do have to point out that we all just shot him as a gunner. I mean, he is a gunner. He is a pocket gunner.
Kid's got an arm.
I
But he's got
didn't.
also legs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't. I'm not counting his legs only because I know Ryan Day is going to use this game for him to get comfortable in the pocket because
Yep.
once he gets the job done, he's throwing Lincoln in the game, guaranteed.
Well, he said straight out after that game in his interview, he said, we just didn't want to put too much on his plate. But after watching, while watching him play, we had that thought of, well, maybe we could have gave him more, but they weren't going to change the game plan. Well, it's already established, it's working, it's doing, they're winning. Why change it? You know what I'm saying? Why run something that they didn't practice or focus on in practice? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you win based off practice. You gonna practice for his game. That's what they did. Went out there and won that motherfucker off what they practiced.
But yeah, no, I feel my prediction though. I I I wanted to say 56-7 was my first call, was my first gut. So the only reason why I say that is because, like I said, 2 TDs through the air. I'm calling 2 TDs on the floor, and then 2 TDs pulling them back.
No, so you got, what did you do?
I
Complete
just got this
rushes.
feeling we're gonna run the fucking score up,
That's
and
why I
our
said
defense.
56-7 because I know there's gonna be some shit.
All right. So then, how many yards on the ground you think Julian's getting?
I'm not calling him for on the yards. I'll probably say about 40 yards for him running. Maybe a touchdown for a goal line. The only reason why I'm saying on the
Just
yards
out
on the
there.
ground is because of our backs, getting our backs out there running.
Okay, what about CJ?
About 150,
150. Damn.
150 yardage.
Okay, what about tutties? Any tutties?
Tutties, one.
130? Okay.
About,
Give CJ 130.
hold on. The CJ, running attempts versus runs, I'm going to say 40 running attempts versus 30 runs. I want to see that trestle ball, but I want to see that
Wait. Hold on.
get the first down.
40 rushing attempts.
30 runs. Is my yardage not?
No, I'm just.
Keep passing him the rock. Get me
We're just
first
gonna
down
put 40
all the way
attempts.
down.
We're just
So
gonna
are
put
you
40.
including like the receiving and rushing yards with him, or just
No. Right
specific?
now, I'm just doing straight rushing yard for everybody on the team. So, or for the ones that we think are gonna actually run. So obviously, the main one. So Julian, if he runs, CJ, and then Peoples, and then each one of us are gonna pick our the attempts. Yeah, we can put in here, but really, I'm
Total
just looking for
yardage.
the yards and the
Hold on.
touchdowns.
Total yardage for the game for the offense 500 plus.
I can
Total
agree with that.
yardage for the offense 500 plus.
I can agree with that. I got CJ going for a solid like 90 yards, with James
Hold on.
going at least 110.
What about Peoples, Frog? What's yards and touchdown?
All right.
80 yards.
Okay.
Tutty.
All right. And then let's put Fade here.
I threw myself
Ah,
off there, but
Julian. How many rushing yards does he get a Tutty?
yeah, I screwed myself. Because I gave a tutty to CJ, Peoples, and Julian on the ground.
Give 2 to Julian.
Yeah, but I gave 2 to Julian through the air and 1 on the.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I set a goal line push for Julian. And that's where my tutty for Peoples is going to come. CJ is going to get a 20-yard.
No, that's
20-yard
your
push.
math is fine.
All right.
Your math's not off.
Yeah, see, like I got mine sitting here.
It just depends on what your prediction is. Because at this point, you're predicting fucking 42 points.
And I caught 56.
How many rushing yards for Julian, Pop? We'll do this and then our predictions for the score, and then we'll
Rushing,
call it. Yeah, rushing.
Julian's like
Do you have him rushing or not? Huh?
20 yards.
20 yards? Any
In the game.
touchdowns? You get any
No
tutties?
touchdown. No
Nope.
tutties. Not running on his feet. Not at all.
Okay. DJ?
CJ's gonna go for 90 yards, bro, with 1 touchdown.
19. 1. Okay. Peoples?
James is going for 110 yards for one touchdown. And then I even got my touchdowns mapped out. I don't know if it's gonna go like this, but I know JJ gonna have two, Carnell gonna have one, and then Graham or Brandon's gonna get that fourth one for me that Juju's supposed to have. But that fifth touchdown that I'm talking about is because I said he can have 4 or 5. That fifth one is gonna be Max Clear. Max is either gonna get a touchdown or he's not, but he's gonna be a significant receptionist and a key blocker
Yep.
in this
No.
next game.
So I got
Because
Julian
Tannehill,
Rushman for yeah, I got Julian Rushman for 16 yards, no touchdowns. CJ got a feeling he's gonna pop for about 123. I want to say
Okay.
thinking about 123 and maybe touchdown.
Good one.
Peoples, I got a feeling it's gonna be 105, and he's gonna get himself one as well.
Get those split backs moving.
I just wanted to go with the main three there.
Right.
alrighty, can I announce the next topic?
Yeah, I just wanted to get those written down real quick.
The next topic will be just score predictions for the game. What's your score prediction?
Okay. Mine?
Starting with you. Yeah, we'll start with you.
Well, I got a feeling we're going to get a punt return for a tutty as well. So I'm going to go 42 to be nice. I'll do 42 to 3.
You said 42-3.
42 to 3. Because Julian's throwing for 4 touchdowns. Peoples and Donaldson are both going to run for one. And I got a feeling we're going to get a punt return.
I think we lost. Shiesty.
No, you
No,
ain't losing, nigga.
he's right.
I'm right here.
Who's riding? Who's riding?
Yeah, I'm locked in, nigga.
What you got?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because one thing no one's accounting for is defensive touchdowns.
I did.
That's what I'm trying to because I don't. I just did. I did exactly. Bucky scored.
Excuse me. 49 to 3. I'm a fucking
I was about to
idiot.
say because
And I knew I was doing my math wrong and I still did it. Because I said we're getting that the punt return. I didn't count for the punt return when I did my math. Sorry
I'm
guys.
saying this game. I think we're going to score like 8 touchdowns, right? You only you said 6. You said 6. I
No,
think
7. I said 7. 6,
7.
4 in the air, 2 on the ground, and a punt return.
So it's 49.
49 to 3. Who's next? Wow.
I said 56-7. Actually, I want to say 56-10.
56-10. I was gonna say we deliver a ass whooping all kind of ways, bro. I'm saying 68-10.
Ooh.
68 to 10.
Ooh.
68. And then if I'm gonna be like, oh, they're gonna play conservative and they're gonna play smart, then I'm gonna go. I think with I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna have to go with Frog. No, let me do my math.
If we're gonna play conservative and play our spots and not kill it, 42-3. But my prediction is 56-7 because 42 on the ground, 42 offensive. We got a return and a take back. I did call 2 takebacks, but I
Yeah,
didn't think
like
about.
that's what I got it written down too. I got the 4 touchdowns in the air, the 2 touchdowns on the floor, but I got 2 defensive touchdowns or a special team touchdown.
Yep.
2, 3.
All right, boys. Well, we just crossed that hour mark. You guys think we call it here?
You
Yeah, I think we got it all out on the table this week.
All right, man. Well, I'll throw it in the mixer tomorrow and drop it.
All right, and then the exit, I guess, has got to be, "Hey, Buckeye, stay high." 'Cause this
Yes,
is
sir.
when we stay live. We love you
Yes,
all.
sir. Catch you next week.
Peace.